and welcome to 2021. Zippity-doo-dah, we survived. We're here in the caravan to do various bits and pieces. Peter is going to do some cleaning, and my plan is to mess up the electrics. Well, hopefully not. I'm planning to put in some USB sockets because the caravan's too old to have such things, and we want to reduce the amount of trailing wires that we have when we pitch up, when we have everything set up. So that's the plan.
Phone chargers.
Yeah, it's mainly phone chargers, but it's also the wireless router. It's a 12 volt. It takes a 12 volt, but it's done through a 3-pin adapter at the moment. So I want to see whether we can power it off USB. We shall see. So we'll chat about our plans. So we're off. It's now beginning of April.
And like most people, I imagine we've already had one cancelled trip or postponed trip. I imagine everyone had one booked in for this spring that they then had to postpone, because we were originally booked to go to Rooksbury this weekend.
Yeah, I'd put.
We've got Rooksbury emblazoned across Easter on our calendar with a line through it.
Because that was put in before we knew what the schedule was going to be.
Yeah, we just booked one in case we could, didn't we?
Yeah,
like most people, I imagine.
But as it turns out, it'll be the 12th before. 12th is when it opens up again a little bit to self-contained vans. So we're going to be at Mornhill, and we're going to be using the toilet for the purpose for which it was intended, apparently. We shall see about that.
We should be making full use of our facilities for the first time.
Well, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but on the other hand, I think it might be good for us. It'll give us more freedom. We won't have to worry about that sort of thing in future. So we're off to Mornhill in a week on Thursday, so about 10 days from now. And then
we can't take Jackson out looking like this because he's green.
Jackson 2.
Jackson 2. So
apparently.
So he's going to get a bit of a scrub today. It's a lovely sunny day, so it's the best time to do it.
And then the next thing is just over a week later, we're back at Mornhill again. I wanted to get into, or is it a week or 2 weeks?
Was it?
I wanted to get into Rooksbury, but it was one of those ones where that's the bank holiday, isn't it?
Oh, at the beginning of May.
Yeah,
yes.
So it's 2 weeks
of course,
later.
it is only a couple of weeks later. Yeah, we booked in
twice.
The
May bank holiday, I could have got into Rooksbury except for the Saturday, which was fully booked. So I booked Mornhill instead, which is fine by us. I'd rather go to Rooksbury, but only for the sake of a change.
And because they've got the lovely field there for letting the dogs off.
Yeah. And then our big trip is to Sandringham. So we've got a week or so at Sandringham, and on either side of that, that's in August, either side of that we've got time at the Gullivers in Milton Keynes, the former camping and caravan club site, which now obviously they just whatever their agreement was, it stopped, but we've booked there direct with them. So we've got...
Oh, is it owned by Gullivers now?
Yeah, but it always was, but the camping and caravan club had an agreement for a period of time, but that's expired. And we got really good price on both. So we because where we are, Milton Keynes is about halfway between where we are and Sandringham, which would be too long a drive.
And it's the furthest we've ever been.
And it's where we lived for a long time, and a lot of our family are there, and friends. So we're going to stop up there for 5 nights or 4 nights?
I think it's 4 nights on the way up and 3 nights on the way back.
Yeah, so we're stopping on the way back as well.
Yeah, because then we'll get to see everybody who we want to see in that area.
But as I said, they were doing a deal. They had reduced price pitches anyway, and then there was a discount code as well. So we did. I mean, we were getting them for about £28 a night for all of us in August, which we were very pleased with.
That's good. And we don't like the toilets there.
We may not need to use them.
But we may not need to use them now if we've got used to using our own facilities.
And in other news, really, about the caravan, we've had it serviced and it passed with flying colours, except it needs a new gas regulator because it's got the original on it. So we're hoping to get that done. And the motor mover now works.
Yay! which we're all looking forward to having a play with.
It was just it needed adjusting so that it could be pushed onto the wires, and we had them take the extension cable, the extension bracket bar between the two that saved about 10 seconds by allowing you to push from both sides at once, except you couldn't push because it was too hard with them both on. And so I'm looking forward to having that freedom to
In
be
fact,
able
we're going
to
to have a play with it today, aren't we? Because you can see we're really close to the fence here, which is a nice bit of parking for the winter, but it needs to come forward so that I can clean the back, because it's the back that's completely green.
And if you're wondering where George is, he's in bed.
Yeah, George.
Because it is only
it's only the afternoon.
20 to 2 on a Sunday, Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Lazy tyke.
So
But, he will be coming out with us this year, just in case his fan club was concerned that he wouldn't be coming with us. He will be coming with us.
And
we're going to try and get, because with the motor mover, it makes it possible for me to take the caravan on my own to local sites, which means that I can say Mornhill being the obvious one, but Rooksbury as well potentially, or the Startergate Farm, which is just over that
behind that
fence there, that I can get it all set up for lunchtime, and then they can join me after lunch. We can have a sneaky weekend without having to go late.
So we could do that the second weekend, the bank holiday weekend at Mornhill, because George and I will be at the school on the Friday. You could go down Friday morning and get us all set up, and then we could just rock up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, if it goes well on the first one.
Yeah.
The first, then we can do like a trial run.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's us for now. We're looking forward to getting out. Cannot wait to get out, as I'm sure many other people are feeling as well.
Yeah.
So we just cannot wait to get out in the countryside again as things begin to improve. So we'll see you later.